Good morning. This is John, and I am taking this movie from Paris, France. This is the hotel that I'm currently staying in. It's the Hotel Henri IV. And this has been a very, very interesting day. I'm going to take you on a little bit of a tour here with me. This is the street where I've been spending the last few days here. This is my second trip to Paris, and I'm staying very close to Notre Dame this time. A couple of interesting things has happened on this trip so far. I'm walking down to where Notre Dame is. Yesterday, Michael Jackson died, and some of you may or may not know that I worked with him in the music video Bad. And last night they had a huge celebration. Well, first of all, this entire street was just full of people playing Michael Jackson songs, and a lot of these discos and a lot of these clubs, that's all they were doing. As a matter of fact, right across the street here, I believe you can see they're playing one of them right now in the window. But I guess Michael Jackson was just huge here. And down here at Notre Dame, which this is Notre Dame right here, the entire square was full of people sort of celebrating or mourning Michael Jackson's death. And it seemed to be the main area where everyone was getting together for it. This, again, here's Notre Dame, and the entire square in front of Notre Dame was just full of policemen and people. They were playing his songs, and it was just incredible. Again, there's a nice picture of Notre Dame. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning here, and I decided to get up and take a few of these pictures before it got too crowded, because boy, once there's people on the street, there's a lot of people. Anyway, the other interesting thing that I found just walking around, there's just tons of these little side streets that just go on and on forever in dozens of different directions. And you can almost get lost. It's like a labyrinth almost. And every day I've been here, I've been picking a different direction to go down and just explore. Here's a really beautiful church, which is across the street, directly across the street from the hotel that I'm staying. And inside, it has just beautiful architecture, Gothic style architecture, and really incredible stained glass windows. And this is a little street that I've walked down almost every day. It has a lot of really nice little bistros, places to eat, all that kind of stuff. Right here in this little bistro here, every time you walk by, there's a cat standing right in the front, just watching people go by. It's amazing that there's virtually nobody on the streets here this early. Anyway, yesterday I was walking down here on this street and just looking at all the different shop windows. And there's just tons of interesting stores here. They're really big into fantasy stuff. Big comic book stores, fantasy stores. I guess that's a big deal here. Anyway, I ran across this store called Gotham Video, and I thought it looked interesting because, as you can see in the window, it's like a horror kind of place. It has Michael Myers, Critters stuff, and then I noticed that it has all these different kind of videos here, all horror videos. Kind of neat stuff. And anyway, what I found really interesting about this particular shop was, I walked in, and right in front of me was the DVD of Woodchipper Massacre. I couldn't believe it. I did a double take and I looked at it again, and I thought, here I am in Paris, France, and they have Woodchipper Massacre here, which just blew my mind. Right now, unfortunately, they're closed, or I would I'd go in there and show it to you where it is on the shelf, because it's right over there, and I was just absolutely amazed. So if any of you are in Paris, France, and want to get a copy of Woodchipper Massacre, this is the place to come. Anyway, that's it from Paris. Take it easy.